I'm live. All right. Welcome. My name is Mio, co-host of Souls and Stardust podcast. Just got done recording the sorry, I had crumbs on my face. Just got done recording the September video for the collective membership. So if you don't know what the collective is, that is our members only group. It's at soulsandstardustpodcast.com. So you get semi-private readings for the collective that only members get. Those just got emailed out. And then you get downloads, meditations, and all kinds of other goodies. So this is for September. It's just going to be general readings, all signs. We were doing breakdowns of every sign, but that's when Shannon records. When I record, I'm like, hey, I got time for one big reading. But also, you got to leave comments and stuff or give us feedback on what you like or don't like, because that's how we know how to create and how you like to consume. So, all right. This one is from I Am Affirmation Deck. I have a bunch of these. So if you want to order one, it's at miobaclini.com. There are some beautiful affirmations in there. So, all right. What is the message for September? What do we need to know? What's our energy? I am starting fresh. I am starting fresh. I'm light. I am living poetry. I've been having the urge to write some more too. That's when you know I'm in a weird place, when I start wanting to write again, because I notice that it's not something I do all the time. But when I write, I pull from an inner place of like, bleh. I am becoming the best version of myself daily. I am starting fresh. I am light. I am living poetry. Beautiful. I am becoming the best version of myself daily. What does it mean? Okay. All right. Where are you starting fresh? Fresh perspective, fresh people, fresh frame of mind, even doing something symbolically like getting a fresh haircut is, you're energetically cutting something off and starting it new, right? So where are you starting fresh? And with I am light, where are you in a spot where you are, or could be a light in a dark place, or that you feel like you're finally illuminating light from the inside and you're affecting the energies and everything around you? If that's a thing for you. Let's see. Hold on. I'm going to keep shuffling because these are the ones that just came out for the collective, and I don't think I shuffled them enough. I wanted it a little different. If the same two come out, then it's meant to be. But I felt like, let me see. Okay. So with the I am starting fresh card, we got I'm sorry, writing past wrongs, uprooting. That's with I'm starting fresh. Do you owe yourself an apology? Do you owe someone else an apology? Does someone else owe you an apology? Which I'm sure there's a lot of that. There's a lot of things that I wish. There's a lot, right? It doesn't work that way. But to start fresh and to have a fresh perspective on writing past wrongs. How long are we going to keep people, places, or things as the bad guy or the villain in our story? At what point do we need to acknowledge it and move on and just keep going, move on to the next story. I don't know. I am light. Fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites and extremes of life. I'm going to see what this one means. Sometimes they're a little like, what? The fuck are you talking about? All right, so this one. The Great Mother ushered you in when you took your first breath, and she'll be there when you draw your last. She knows how challenging life can be, and that being human can be lonely and confusing. That the polarity and separation can be excruciating when your soul remembers the oneness of Source. But at the same time, it can be incredibly glorious and sweet. So often we see things as either good or bad, and when things go well, we make it mean that we're being rewarded, and when things are bad, perhaps we've done something wrong. However, we're all here to expand and grow, and it's through the extremes of life that we do exactly that. You're being invited to welcome the highs and the lows of the human experience, to let them initiate you more fully into life, and the agony and the ecstasy, the beauty and the bitterness. Damn, the beauty and the bitterness. This life is but a single breath in the inextinguishable existence of your experience as a soul. The Great Mother wants you to hand over your loneliness, worries, hurt, sorrow, fears, burdens, and doubts, and to lay them on her altar, to fall fully into her arms, to remember that while these extremes are difficult, they can also be magnificent. The more wildly the pendulum of your life swings, the more truthfully you can say, I have truly lived. Damn. That was good. And that was under the I Am Light card. So it's interesting. So that card about extremities, and it's talking about the beauty and the bitterness, but it's also talking about polarities, right? Light and dark. So I am light, but I also have shadows. I am light. Okay. So with I Am Living Poetry, we got Earth, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. Learning to be in the world, but not of it. Dude, sometimes it's human things interesting. This human thing is interesting. That is for sure. And we have our human experience. We have our challenges. We have our soul that's on its own journey. Sometimes it's hard to remember that other people are on their journey. Sometimes it's like confusing because you're like all connected. And so everybody's like parts in each other's plays and videos and movies, right? We're all characters in each other's stories. And so how do we navigate through this human experience, right? How do we get through that while still living a poetic, spiritual type life where we know everything is actually magic? Once you're turned on and aware of the magic of like the stuff that happens and the, like the outside looking in, people be like, you're nuts, signs and synchronicities. What the hell are you talking about? But beyond that, moving by intuition and moving by making decisions based off how things feel. Like some people don't understand that because they don't live. There's a lot of people that don't live off of their intuition. They live off their logic alone, and they take risks, calculated risk based off of logical things, right? So how do you explain to people when you make decisions based off of, I don't know, just how it felt right, felt wrong? I am becoming the best version of myself daily. Bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck on this is Star Ancestors, Hidden Secrets, Lost Wisdom, and Look a Little Deeper. So I'm going to see what that one means. Star Ancestors. Ooh, the ancients knew much more than we do about our connection with the stars. Their pyramids, temples, and other places of worship, created in precise alignment with the stars, exist in all corners of the world. What if this ancient wisdom is available for you to uncover now? You're being called to think and listen with your ancient heart and soul, to tap into the part of you that remembers and knows. So again, just as I was saying, right? becoming the best version of yourself daily, tapping into yourself with the part that already knows. The part that's like, I trust my intuition. I trust that I know what's best for me. I trust that my nervous system is telling me XYZ, and when it's saying something is right or wrong based off of how it feels versus logic, like I trust that. I trust that my brain and my body keep me safe. So I'm going to go to tarot. Now, energy for the month of September. If you want to book an actual reading, you can do so through, I'll put the links in the description box and do all that kind of stuff. So you can book online. I have pre-recorded options. I have monthly membership options. I have astrology birth chart breakdown options. I have, if you want to buy multiple pack of readings, you will get a discounted break for buying them in bulk. And you can even gift them out to friends that way if you want to buy a bunch of little mini readings. So all that's on my website, miobaclini.com. And then I'll put Shannon's in there too in case you want to book any distance Reiki or anything like that with her. So, all right, messages for September. Ooh, this came out in the collective reading too. Hermit, which is Virgo energy, and we're in Virgo season. So, what's Hermit mode for you? Where do you need to go inside? With this one, this is like, where do you need to find your freedom and your independence? Where do you need to let go of something obsessive or a thought pattern? What do you need to release, and what do you need to regain control over? So going inward through the Hermit, through Virgo season, taking a good, honest look, taking an assessment, seeing what needs to get released. Let's see. And then we have Eight of Wands in reverse. So this is fire energy. When it's this, though, this is a time of waiting. So when it's upright, this is like fast moving energy, right? It's coming in quick. This way is like, okay, but just chill. Just wait a second. There's a delay. There's, you're losing momentum. There may be some lost momentum on something when this card comes out. Okay. The Three of Cups. So maybe this is communities, groups, friends. Maybe feeling like, oh, I haven't connected with some people in a long time. Like, we need to get together. We need to have our monthly margaritas. We need to do our monthly meetup. We need to, yeah. But there might be a delay because of the Eight of Wands reversed. Okay. What else do we need to know? What else? What are we working on? What are we healing from? What do we need to focus on? Hello. All right. Seven of Swords in reverse. So Seven of Swords in reverse is confession, having a conscience of something, regretting something, or the truth being revealed. Things will always come to the light. When you move about with good intentions, when you move about with a good heart, when you truly, truly rock that way, it will always, always come into the light. So don't you worry, okay? Okay. What else are we healing from? What else we need to work on? Okay, this is again stalling and stagnation, maybe working on our patience or facing what we're avoiding sacrificing. But this is again standstill. So there's a lot of that Eight of Wands energy that came in, the reversal. So there's stagnancy, there's something fucking with the momentum. We do have Mercury retrograde. We also have the sun in an earth sign. So what else just slowed down? Venus left Leo and Venus went into Virgo. So it's like all these things that are finally like getting in, and then there's like 6 planets going retrograde too. So if there's stalling and stagnation, it could just be part of that, like, hold on. Yeah, lots of shit energetically happening. Okay. All right. The Lover's card. Maybe something was going one direction and then all of a sudden it feels like things are unraveling or falling apart or pausing, or hey, there was a good connection, good conversation. All of a sudden it just like, what do you mean by that? Or something lacking self-confidence, Queen of Wands, right? Or something being forced or vicious, rude, talking to yourself rudely, even somebody else being rude and you taking it the wrong way. That's what that could be. All right, pull from your girlfriend's No Bullshit Love Oracle, which I think I have 1 deck left if you want to buy it. That one is on inventory in my website. All right, let's see what we got. Your girlfriend's No Bullshit Love Oracle. Give us something good. I keep always, the one I pull for myself over and over and over again is this whole last like 2 years. It's just been self-love, baby. Self-love. All is aligning in divine timing. All is aligning in divine timing. Self-love, self-love, self-love. And I'm like, okay, how much more can I love myself? How much more? How much longer? All is aligning in divine timing. Be patient. I'm like, I'm patient. I'm the most patient person you ever meet. Just kidding. Just kidding. All right, something good. Oh. So, ride is over. Time to walk away. Guarded hearts. There's fear, vulnerability here. There's some shady shit going on. And get to know each other. See where this goes. So to me, this is a conversation card. So there's something over. There's some guarded hearts. Something that's being hidden in this heart chakra or not being fully exposed or aware, or people aren't being completely honest. Because when I see the get to know each other card, it's like talk. And that was one of the last cards that came out in the collective reading too, was like, just say what you feel, for fuck's sake. So yeah, something's a hard pass. So hard pass, this one's not for you. Okay, so what is for us? What is for us? If something's not for us, then what is? Actions always speak louder than words. So when I say what is for us, people who show up with their actions. People who show up with their actions and not their words, not their empty promises, not what I want to do, what I hope to do. Like, which is really funny because I think this is his birthday today, but like, I had an ex and I'm like, if you call yourself a musician or you call yourself an artist, like you kind of need to make art at some point, or you kind of need to make music at some point. You can't just sit here and call yourself these things and you never fucking pick up anything to create. That's not what makes you an artist. Liking art, liking music, creating, doing stuff, not just saying, I like these things. Actions. So wait a minute, slow down, gain some perspective. Never a bad idea. Full moon on the 10th. Sun, Virgo, moon in Pisces. Fall in love with your life. You draw on your soul family when you do. Honestly, when you love your life so freaking much, your people want to hang out with you, groups want to invite you to things. That's when you meet people. That's when you make new friends. That's when you make new connections with people. This online dating thing, it's been working for some people, but for me, I'm like, nah, this is like way out there. This is so disconnected from what I'm truly trying to find in a person. So, okay, so how do you connect with a person? You fall in love with your life. You love to hike, you love to fucking fish, crochet, whatever. You go find groups of other people who love to do that shit. You got to do fun stuff so you have fun stuff to talk about. You got to have passions and hobbies so you have things to talk about if you're on that point, if you're single, trying to get that. Even if you're not single, even if you're with somebody and you've been with them forever, you still have to have shit to talk about every single fucking day. It's even worse because they're so used to you and there's lack of polarity and there's lack of interest because you are in a rut. So either way, whether you're going to talk to somebody new or you're already in something, you have to fall in love with your life. People love passionate people. People enjoy learning, sitting, talking, seeing you light up about something that you're excited about. People enjoy that shit. And I'm people. But like, tell me, how'd you get here? That's one of my favorite things to ask people. Tell me more. Tell me how you got here. How the hell did you end up here in this moment talking to me right now? And then let people talk. Oh, what are your hobbies? What are you into? Again, get to know each other, see where it goes. So that's just a duplicate. Bottom of the deck, love can't come in if your heart isn't open. So let's ask our heart chakra. All right, let's close our eyes. Let's take a deep breath. And all right, we'll do a body scan. This is what I like to do, meditation. All right, if there's anything that my heart wants to say, what does my heart need to say? What do I need to know? So if I'm talking to my heart, what do you need more of from me? What do you need less of? Am I being too hard on you? Am I being too lenient? Am I feeling too much? Do I need to close it down? Do I need to dial it in? What does my heart want to say? And you take a deep breath and you breathe. You can pull some cards. You can pull some random image generator. Do all of that. All right. Full moon. Full moon on the 10th. What do we need to know for this full moon? And then at the end of the month on the 25th, it's going to be the new moon in Libra. And it's going to be really close to Mercury, Venus in the end of Virgo. But full moon, I looked it up, but I think it's going to be 17 degrees Virgo Pisces. So you're going to want to look at where Virgo and Pisces fall in your chart because that is what it's going to tell you how this full moon is going to illuminate and affect. Okay. All right. Messages from the moon. Last night I went live on Instagram and I pulled for somebody who even has moon in her username and she's a Cancerian, so she's ruled by the moon. Pulled 4 full moon cards for her reading yesterday. That's crazy. Nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. So that's actually going to be the full moon in Pisces, right? Mutable. So the sun and the moon are going to be both immutable signs, changeable, shifting. Emotions are running high, super moon. Mercury retrograde. Just, it's not nothing scary. Just reevaluate and relook at everything. Just reread it. Question. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Bottom of the deck. Full moon in Aries. So we got 2 fire moons and a super moon. So there's a climax approaching. There's some pride. There's emotions. But there's also like nothing set in stone. I can see where some of my makeup wiped off on this half of my face. Anyways. All right. I hope that helped. If you want to book a full reading, you can. If you want to join the collective, you can. soulsandstardustpodcast.com. We just recorded our next, not the whole season, but first episode of the next season. So can't wait to launch that. Members of the collective get to listen to episodes first. Again, if you want to book an astrology reading, you want to book a recorded reading or a live one, you can do so on my website. I'll put out the links in the bio. And hopefully you might catch me live on here for full moon readings. I'm going to be in Washington though, so we'll see. We shall see. If not, catch me on Instagram live because I'm no longer shadow banned there. Okay. Love you. Bye.